welcome to our virtual beauty experience. If you're here and you're joining us, you might be joining us from the VIP page. You might be joining us on YouTube, or even if you're in my client group and joining us, make sure to comment and let us know that you're here. We'll be doing a drawing tomorrow for all the comments and those that join us. I am going to invite on all of the wonderful, awesome consultants who are joining us from literally all over the country, basically, to walk you through your pampering night. So really quick, before they do intros, I want to encourage the guests, even if you're watching right now live with us, or if you're watching the replay, let us know that you're here, right? Hashtag replay. We love that, right? That you're going to have your sampler pack that your consultant sent you, right? It probably has some samplers in here. It probably maybe looks like this. It might look a little bit bigger. You maybe have some of these samplers. We don't know which ones you have. We never really know. It's always a fun game, right? And you might have a washcloth, but you want to have those with you. You want to be by a sink. I'm not. They all are, as you can tell, right? They're going to walk you through the steps. I'm usually doing this, and so I get a little jealous at the end because you guys are all done, and I'm just here like just being the narrator. I'm facilitating. So without further ado, I want to again welcome everyone. So if you're here, I see people watching. Let us know that you're here. Comment. Let us know that you're here and who your consultant is. My name is Erica Goodman Osborne. I'm a sales director with Mary Kay, and I live in St. Joe, Michigan. I've been rebuilding my business for over 15 years, which is so crazy, but so excited to introduce you to the rest of the consultants. So we'll just go around.
Hi, everybody. I am Rachel. I started with Mary Kay the end of September, and I live out in Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
All right, and my name is Michaela Laughlin, and I am in St. Joseph, Michigan, and I've been building my business. I'm coming up on my 4-year anniversary this coming month, so, yep.
Hi, everyone. My name is Donna DeKeel, and I have been building my Mary Kay business only for about 5 months now, and I'm from Palos Park, Illinois.
Hi, my name is Krista. I'm from the Cleveland, Akron area of Ohio, and I've been building my business for a little over 2 years.
And I'm Mallory, and I am from Bridgman, Michigan, and I have been in Mary Kay for almost 3 years now.
And I'm Cindy Blazing. I am in Forest Park, Illinois, and today is actually my 6-year anniversary from joining Mary Kay. So there you go.
I love that. Yay.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, I am going to do a little bit of talking. I'm going to take these guys off. They're all going to come back at you. One thing I do want to tell everyone that's joining us, or if you're watching the replay, you're going to see some consultants walking you through steps and explaining it, and others applying the products. We're going to have a nice new product that they're going to detail. Donna's going to tell you all about it, and it's called Clinical Solutions. And some of our consultants are like deep down in their retinization process right now. So some of them can't actually use some of the mass products while they're going through this incredible changing of their skin process. So we will have people explaining and showing you at the same time. So Karen's on. Thank you, Karen, for jumping on. Thank you, Heather. I'm going to give everyone a little bit of break. I'm going to take them off. I'm going to do a little bit of an intro, and then we will get started with your product. So just a reminder, I want you to make sure you have your samplers with, and if you're watching and you're on the VIP group, or you're watching the event group and you didn't get your samplers yet, you're in my client group and you're watching this, or you're watching a replay on YouTube, and you're like, I totally want a pampering package. I would love to do this. We always say, we just want to bring joy and encourage women to take some much needed time for themselves on a Sunday night and pampering your face, almost like it's like going to the spa. I mean, what we're going to do is multimasking. So if you would love one of these awesome pampering packages sent to you where we could walk you through the steps, please reach out to your consultant and let her know and say, hey, I want one, and maybe I want a couple for my friends. We would love to send them to you. There's no obligation to purchase anything, and they're complimentary, and your consultant would love to pamper you, especially in this time when we can't really meet face to face. Okay, so we are really excited to hear what you think about these products. And I want you to stay on to the whole time because we're going to talk about the special bonuses that you can earn for just being on and giving us your opinion on what you're trying. So thank you for accepting your independent beauty consultant's invite, for being here. This is going to be informative. It's going to be interactive. And we just hope and pray that this time together will just be a beautiful diversion and just, again, some much needed time, away from, everything sort of going on, right? And again, if you think of anyone that could use a pampering package, please let your consultant know because she'd love to send it out for you. So before we start, I just wanted to tell you, thank you for supporting your consultant's small business. As you know, there's zero obligation to purchase anything. We do want you just to thank you for your presence. Your beauty consultant is someone who's in business for herself. She's a small business owner, and your presence here is an encouragement to her. In Mary Kay, we're independent contractors, and we run a business from home, and women control 80% of the purchasing decision. So when you choose to wash your face with Mary Kay products, your purchase supports your beauty consultants, her family, her local community, even her like hopes and dreams for her family. And for many of our consultants, I would tell you this is how they pay their bills or the extras in their family, for their family. So thank you so much for supporting her. We really try and strive to make this connection real and invaluable and of convenience and a service to you. So we love what we do, and we hope that we show that to you while we do this. I'm going to first jump over to Krista, a little bit of different schedule there, because Krista's going to tell us just about all of the products that we're going to try and give you a really like a deep dive into what the products that we're going to try, which is the Time-Wise Miracle Set. So she's going to give you more details on that before we actually try the products.
Hi, everybody. So as Erica said, we're going to talk a little bit about the Time-Wise Miracle Set 3D. So we want to use, it's named that way because we want to use your time wisely. So it's a three-dimensional approach to anti-aging. So Mary Kay spent 5 years creating this incredible skincare line. It should take no more than 90 seconds, morning and night. It includes the cleanser, the eye cream, and the day and night moisturizer. And it's our basic anti-aging line. So a little quiz, and I can't see maybe all the comments, but think about it and answer. We'd love to see what you have to say. What age do we start losing collagen in our face? Think about that. Comment if you can. We'd love to see what you have to say. The answer is 18. Okay, so that's a few years ago for a few of us. The second question, so what percentage of how we age comes from the natural aging process? So another way to think about this is what percentage of how we age comes from just getting older? So comment again with your answer there. I'll give you a couple seconds. So 20% of how we age comes from the natural aging process. So that means 80% of how we look when we're 80 comes from things that we can be doing now. So those factors are diet, exercise, sleep, sun exposure, air pollution. So there's 3 ingredients in this new skincare set, and I want to tell you about them because I believe that the current consumer really wants to know more about what's in their products and why they work. So the first ingredient is encapsulated resveratrol. So this is found in Japanese knotweed, which has the most amount of antioxidants found in nature. So encapsulated resveratrol is made by plants to help protect them from free radical damage. So resveratrol is basically like a Band-Aid for your skin. It protects your skin from that free radical damage. And free radicals are things floating around in the environment. They're missing an electron. And what they're doing is looking for this extra electron. So they land on your face and they think to themselves, oh, you have an extra electron. I'm going to land on this healthy molecule and eat it. So they take it away and leave a free radical on your face, which basically is what causes aging. So when you put antioxidants like encapsulated resveratrol, which is found on the surface of grapes and blueberries, and put it on your face, it has extra electrons to give to these bad free radicals floating around. So it protects your skin from the damage that you would be getting from these free radicals. So over time, it's protecting you from any future damage as well. The second ingredient is vitamin B3, which is a skin brightening superpower. And the third ingredient are age-defying peptides. They're made up of a few different amino acids, which add supplements to your skin to help rebuild that collagen that we start losing when we're 18. The 3D in the name stands for defends, delays, and delivers. It defends against those free radicals. It delays signs of aging, and it delivers results in just 4 weeks. So it's only 1 month. No other Mary Kay skincare set can claim that within 1 month you'll see results, and really not many skincare lines have clinical studies that can claim 4 weeks. Personally, it's how I got started with Mary Kay. I started using this set and I had just wonderful results. My esthetician, because I actually went to get a facial, said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. So I did. I kept doing it. All right. So now we are...
Krista, I'm going to bring up Michaela to talk about the eye makeup remover, and then we'll jump right back to you.
Okay.
Cool. Go ahead. Yay.
Hello, everyone. So you do not have the sampler. We don't have a good sampler form to send you, but I'm going to quickly talk about it, and then we're going to get you trying products that you have. So I'm going to talk about the oil-free eye makeup remover. Look, the pictures on the screen do it justice, but this is the bottle. You can see I've used quite a bit of it. It's my personal bottle. Anyways, this is oil-free, so it's safe for contact wearers. It's very gentle. It removes the makeup off of your eyebrows, your eyelashes, your eyelids, all that good stuff, which is so important to do every day. You can actually, if you do not remove your mascara, you can get these little mites growing on your eyelashes. They're totally disgusting. If you want to learn more about those, you can Google it. But they will grow on your lashes and it'll cause thinning and they'll fall out. Anyways, so point is to remove your makeup is so important, especially on your eye area. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. So you want to take this and you want to shake it up to mix the solution. And then I like to use these little eye pads. They're little circles. I find them at Walmart, Meijer, Costco, all those good places. I like to use 2 of them, 1 per each eye, because I don't like to mix the germs from one eye to the other. So you just want to go ahead and squirt some on each iPad. And then you just hold gently to your eye and wipe away. And you don't want to pull too hard because you don't want to create more wrinkles. So you can see I'm like smearing out here, but so you just gently remove, and you can see that's just one eye. And I only wore foundation today and mascara. So you can see that I have quite a bit on my eye. Even if you don't wear makeup, it's so important to get those free radicals that Krista just talked about away from your eye, because when you cleanse with your facial cleanser, you're not going to get so close to your eye because you don't want the product in your eye. So it's so important to do this as a first step, whether you wear makeup or not.
Thank you so much, Michaela. And she's right. We didn't have a sampler of it, but there are minis that your consultant can get you. But I mean, this is probably one of our best selling products. It is hugely. So thank you, Michaela. I'm going to bring Krista back up and we are going to get started. She's going to tell you about the cleanser.
Okay. So taking out the cleanser, it's going to be this sort of largest little square on the sampler. And your sampler might be on this page oh no, sorry, wrong page. On this page as well. So we're going to take out the cleanser, and this is what the cleanser also looks like, full size. So we have 2 different formulas for the skincare. So your consultant probably asked if your skin is normal to dry or combo to oily. So the products are specifically tailored to your skin type. The cleanser does 4 things at once. First, it cleanses your skin of dirt, debris, and makeup. Second is it exfoliates dead skin cells. The third, it releases a toner to tone and brighten your pores. And the last thing it does is release that superpower vitamin B3 that we talked about to brighten. So first we're going to start with the cleanser. So just go ahead and put a dime size amount on your fingers, wet them under water, and start washing your face as you normally would.
Thank you. Okay, so we have a little treat for you. So Krista is again showing it to you, but we're gonna pull up Mallory and Rachel because they're gonna show you a fun little brush that I mean, not even a little, but we love it. And Mallory explains it so well. So here.
Hey, Rachel.
And Rachel does have her cleanser on her brush, so we would tell you that. So they're going to show you something that we don't have samplers of. I mean, if we had you all around a table, we'd be doing it together, but they're going to talk about the brush.
Yes, exactly. As Erica said, Rachel has the cleanser on her brush already, but this brush is amazing, guys. This is called the Skin Vigorette Sonic Skincare System brush, and it works with the regular brush right here, as you can see, and it also comes with a massage head that you can use with serums. So the brush head that I have right here that Rachel is using is the main one that you can use, and the reason why we are using the Skin Vigorette Sonic Skincare System brush is because it has been clinically shown to remove 4 times the amount of dirt, oil, and makeup compared to our hands. So why wouldn't you want to wear and use the brush, right? There is a power button right here, and kind of makes that humming noise. The power button's right there, and you can bump it up to a couple different speeds if you want. 3 speeds right there. So you can either bump it up or tone it down based on how vigorously you want to scrub your face. Rachel has, see, 60 seconds, boom, right there. So like I said, 60 seconds. It is a timed brush. So for 60 seconds, you don't have to think about it. You just brush as it hums and your face gets nice and clean. So nice and boom. It makes your skincare system super regular, very consistent, and it only takes a minute to do. So the other cool thing that is awesome about this brush is it is able to be taken into the shower. So if you want to take it in the shower and wash your face in there, it's a little less mess. Feel free to do that. There's also a USB port on the bottom, right there, of the skincare brush, and that's where you can plug in the USB port to a charger. And the cool part is when you turn it on right here, there's a little green light, and the little green light turns to red when it needs charging. So it tells you when it's low. And like I said, it has a rechargeable battery, so it's super simple. So the reason why Mary Kay decided to call it the Skin Vigorette Sonic Skincare System brush is because Mary Kay has a little icon or mascot that you may not know about, but it is a bumblebee. We took this idea from the bumblebees. They use sonic movement to pollinate, which is referred to sonication or buzz pollination. So buzz. So the bees rapidly vibrate their flight muscles, and it releases the firmly attached pollen on the flowers. And it's highly effective when the bees do it. And the sonication produces that buzzing, humming sound that we hear when bees fly by our ears or our head or wherever. And that's exactly why our sonic brush hums or buzzes. The bees also use their wings to rapidly move about 130 times per second. So that creates the strong vibrations between their wings and their flight muscles, and it doesn't even hurt the delicate flowers that they fly by and transpollinate all over the place all the time. So that's why Mary Kay decided to go after sonication, the buzzing effect, with our sonic brush. And we wanted to have it vibrate or sonicate 200 times per second. And that sonic movement gets our skin super clean. As I said, it releases all that built up oil, our dirt, our makeup from our skin. And that's why this wonderful thing is called the Skin Vigorette Sonic Skincare System brush.
I mean, I can't help if you're a parent think of the Bee Movie. Like every time you do that.
I know, right?
I know.
Like I thought about it too.
I'm thinking of them, and I'm thinking them in the courtroom, and I'm thinking, so good. So good.
And like I said, it does come with another head.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want and are interested in serums, this just pops off like that. Super simple. You pop this one on, and it massages your serum's in for 60 seconds.
Thank you so much,
You're
Mallory.
welcome.
Appreciate you. Yay. And next up is Michaela. I'm going to remind you, they're all going to be referencing your packets, right? And so Michaela's going to jump in. It's going to be our first mask, like one of my favorites. She's doing one of our favorite ones, right? So Michaela, I'll show them. This is your sampler, right? You're going to jump over to the microdermabrasion sampler. This is what it would look like. There is 2 sets, 2 pieces. We're going to do one step right now, and then we'll have Michaela come back on for the second one. So this is if you have a packet you're following along with us, or if you want one, let your consultant know. This is what she's going to be talking about. Take it away, Michaela.
All right. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about the microdermabrasion. I don't know about you, but just from using, well, you can see I got water down me from washing my face, but just from using the cleanser and the Skin Vigor brush, my face is so smooth, and it's only going to get smoother with what we're doing tonight. So the microdermabrasion plus set is a 2-part system. So these are the actual size of the bottles. There is the microdermabrasion refine and the pore minimizer. Right now, we are only going to be working with the refine. So the refine step is basically a very intense physical exfoliator. It's made up of, it has little beads in it, and the little beads are actually aluminum oxide crystals. I always like to look at my sheet so that I get the word proper. So the beads are going to be taking off the top layer of your dead skin cells. You can get this treatment done at a dermatologist's office. Their treatment's normally a little bit more harsh, but it's normally about $200+ to get this done, and ours is nowhere near that cost, and you can get this similar results, if not better, because you can do it more often right at your own home. It's gonna make your skin soft, refined, and radiant. So without further ado, we're gonna try this. So I'm gonna use my full size. You can open up your sampler. So it says to use like a quarter size amount. And you can do this treatment 2 to 3 times a week. So that's my amount that I'm going to use. And then actually it helps if you wet it. So you're going to want to wet it down a little bit. And then you're going to, I put it on both my hands now, and you want to just rub in circular motion. So I normally do this in the shower because the steam actually helps open up your pores better. Steam does that. And also it just helps rinse it off because those little aluminum oxide crystals can be difficult to get off when you're just at a sink. So I like to do this in the shower a couple times a week. My face is normally dry, so I only do this probably once a week. But for people who have more oily skin, do it 2 to 3 times. It all depends on how you feel after you've used it. So you just want to scrub it in a gentle motion, and then we're going to rinse it off. If your face is looking a little red, that is completely normal. When you exfoliate, it brings your blood to the surface, so you're going to be a little red probably. But I'm going to go ahead and wash this off. I have a washcloth here, so I'll wet it and show you guys. But like I said, in the shower, it just comes off a little bit easier because you can just stick your head under the water. But yeah, you can see I get nice and red when I scrub.
I always get red with it too. That is so great. And so you have another piece of this system, but we're gonna grab it after a couple more steps.
Yep.
So that's our first mask, right? I know
Yes.
mine always looks red too, but
Yeah, but my face feels so soft.
So soft. I mean, it looks red, but then it's like feels baby soft. So thank you, Michaela, one of our favorite products. Appreciate you. Next, we're going to bring up Krista, and she is going to take us on through our next few steps.
All right, so the next thing we're going to do are the hydrogel eye patches. So if you have them, this is what the sample looks like. Again, there's some supply issues and shipping issues. So if you don't have these but would like one from your consultant, definitely ask her. This is kind of what it looks like. So we're going to put these on before we put on the charcoal masks. So if you have them, go ahead and take them out. They instantly revive and they deliver shimmery pink gel to give you a refreshing burst of hydration to tired eyes. Helps with the look of puffiness and dullness, and you'll see these benefits just by using them 20 minutes twice a week. And Mallory is putting them on. And you just make sure you put the narrow part towards your nose. And just smooth them out under your eyes. Perfect. Okay.
We're good. And then you can go right under the charcoal mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, so again, if you have those on, when you put the charcoal masks on, we'll kind of help you apply them, but essentially you're going to just want to apply right under the charcoal mask. So this is what the charcoal, upside down. This is what the charcoal mask will look like. And this is my well-loved bottle. Okay, this is a full size. So the activated charcoal in this mask draws everything out of your pores 3 layers deep. So you'll see every pore on your face as it dries, and you can really see it working. The honeysuckle in it helps kill the bacteria. The navy bean helps to even out the skin tone, and it smells wonderful. It's like aromatherapy. It has spearmint, eucalyptus, and rosemary extract. So take a deep breath as you apply it to your face. Some people call it the peppermint patty of the masks because of that wonderful smell, which Mallory is enjoying right now. So go ahead and you can see that she's applying it all over her face. She's leaving circles around her eyes and lips. And definitely she's using her wonderful mask applicator. She's not getting her fingers dirty, and it's applying in a really, really nice even layer, which also helps to save product in the end. And it dries quickly, so go ahead and apply it liberally on your face, as you see Mallory doing. There you go. She's kind of focusing all over. Some people do it in the T-zone, again, just to avoid those eye patches.
That's so perfect. So we're going to let Mallory continue to apply because the rest of you will be applying it. And then we're going to let it sit on your face. So remember, if you're joining us, you'll let us know that you're here by commenting. Tell your consultant that you're here. Or if you're watching this, and you're like, what the heck are they doing? How do I get some of these samplers? I have all these little wispies from having my hair up all day. You let your consultant know, or let us know that you're watching a replay. Look at Mallory. I mean, she's really doing that charcoal mask. So wonderful. One of our best selling masks. Probably both of what you have on, Mallory, are those eye patches and the charcoal mask. And we are going to let it dry. So Mallory, I'm going to go through some of the MK facts, and I'll pull you up occasionally. Is that okay? All right. And we'll let you guys see what it looks like, right? So, I wanted to thank you all again for being on here, give you a little bit more, some MK facts as that charcoal mask dries on your face, because you have nowhere to go and you just got to let it sit on your face. We're probably going to let it only sit on for no more than 10 minutes. But what I would tell you is, if you're at home, we like to do that and keep it on for 30 minutes to get the best benefit. So let me explain what it is we're doing tonight too, is something that's called multi-masking. So we are using more than one mask in one night, which is totally fine to do. So the microderms, actually the first mask came in your cleanser, just a little bit of an exfoliator that you can do daily, morning and night. And then we use that microderm, which really dug and removed that dead layer of skin on your face. The charcoal mask that you have sitting on right now is just digging. It's going to pull everything, like Krista said, up to 300% its weight and impurities. It's going to pull it all out. And this is exactly the kind of treatment that if you went and got a facial and went to the spa, these are the treatments that you would get using a Skinvigorate, a sonic brush. But you can do it at home for a quarter of the cost. But I would tell you, if you're like, I love this, Karen, I know who's watching. If you say, I want it all, I want to buy every single piece, that's awesome. But what you do need to know is that you need at least 48 hours in between the usages of masks. So if you're someone who does the charcoal mask and the microderm tonight on a Sunday, that's your treat. You want to at least wait 48 hours, so Tuesday or Wednesday, to do the next mask, which is typically for people, it's the charcoal that they're doing every couple days. But this is a multi-masking beauty experience is what you're experiencing. So there were a few things I want to tell you about Mary Kay products that I sort of skipped and forgot to tell you, but I think they're really key, is that Mary Kay products are hypoallergenic and they're suitable for sensitive skin, and they're created by dermatologists and scientists. Mary Kay is one of the only skincare companies that manufactures all of their products right here in the US. So we control the science and the manufacturing, the idea, the clinical studies, the creation of the products, and even the packaging of the products, which means we pay a lot less for high-end premium skincare because we've taken out the middleman. And here's what I'll tell you too. That R&D facility and that manufacturing and processing facility where they package everything and put everything in and then send it out across the United States is in Dallas, Texas. So I'm going to tell you that if you're ordering things from your consultant, it is the last day of the month. The last day of the month for us is like big time. We're crushing goals. And I'm already hearing some consultants that there are things that are out of stock. Well, you know what happened in Dallas? Everything shut down because, they got snow, they froze basically, right? And so just give your consultant some grace if they don't have everything you're trying to get a hold of at the end of this month in the next few weeks. Mary Kay is cruelty-free. They do not test on animals. They're committed to being a green company, and they have zero landfill status, both at their headquarters and manufacturing plant in Dallas, Texas. And here's one of the things that I love. The two things that I love, I think, the most about our products is there's a 100% satisfaction guarantee on the lifetime of the products. If you have a Mary Kay lipstick sitting in your, the little drawer you have in your bathroom of like the graveyard of things you don't ever use because it's the wrong color or whatever, and you have a Mary Kay lipstick from like 20 years ago, and I'm not saying return it to the consultant that you're working with right now, but you can call the 1-800 number that I think's on the tube or Mary Kay 1-800 and return it. And it doesn't, if you purchase something and you're not 100% satisfied, you can replace it or return it, and at no cost to you or your consultant. The other part that I love, and I want to make sure everyone knows, is that we follow the European Union guidelines, the strictest of standards for all of the ingredients in our products. And if you compare that to like the FDA bans 11 ingredients for skincare and color cosmetics, whereas the EU bans 1,300. So you can know that when you are washing your face with Mary Kay, hey, here's some information. I have these up here and I, forget to use them, right? That you would know that that they're the strictest and highest of standards. I'm trying to see the one where it says that, but just so wonderful to know that about the products that you're using. We're a top 5 global skincare brand in the world in 40 different countries, and the number 1 skincare and color cosmetics company and direct sales like combined company, which is really fun too. And here's what the final thing I would love to leave you with is that in Mary Kay, we believe that women do not need great skincare and makeup to be beautiful. We truly believe that women are beautiful just because they're intrinsically beautiful, right? And have value with or without makeup. Some people believe that makeup covers up, but instead we believe that it enhances a woman's beauty and grows her confidence and enables her to shine more brightly. And we also believe in community and connectiveness and collaboration. And we just believe that women are better together. So we believe in creating the space for people to do life together and to celebrate each other's successes and their beauty. And that's what we believe. So so excited that you're here. I'm going to pull up Mallory. We have to take a little bit of break. Let's see how she's looking with the charcoal mask. Nice.
Thanks. So right now, what I've noticed is I'm starting to get a little bit of the charcoal exterior or on the sides, like the lighter versus the dark. I'm getting some oil pooling on my nose. And then I have hormonal zit, people. Right there. You can see it. It's white.
That's it, but it's drying. And here's a fun thing. If you're doing this along with us, take a picture of your charcoal mask, like selfie. Take a picture. If you're doing this with us, or if you're watching and you've done a charcoal mask before, take a selfie and post it here. And if you post it here, we'll pick one of our favorites and we'll send you a little prize, right? Okay, Mallory, thank you. I have a couple more things that I would love to tell you about Mary Kay, and then we will continue. Well, we still want that to dry a little bit. And also, this is when we have our special brand new product that Donna's going to tell you guys all about. I want to know, you know, that Mary Kay was a real person, that she was married at 18 and had 3 small children, and their husband went away to war, World War II, and he came home and divorced her. So can you imagine being a single woman at that time? So she happened upon a direct sales business because it fit in her children's schedule, and she rose to the top of the ranks. But what happened is that she was their number one salesperson all the time, but they would bring men in for her to train, and then they would promote the men over her. So eventually she got so fed up that she took early retirement and decided to write a book. And she wanted to write a book about helping women survive in a male-dominated business world. So she made 2 separate lists, things that the companies she did right, and then another list of the things that she thought that she would have done better if she were in charge. And she realized with these lists that she created her dream company, a company that could provide women unlimited potential to achieve unlimited personal financial success. And that was her goal. And then she decided that makeup and skincare would be her vehicle, just like we talked about why that would do. Like it would make women feel beautiful and enhance their confidence. And when you can enhance women's confidence, like everyone is affected. But also one of the greatest things was that it's a consumable product. You are all washing your faces right now and it's going down the drain. We love it. Like we love that it's consumable, right? She founded the company over 57 years ago on Friday, September 13th in Dallas, Texas, and she adopted the golden rule as her guiding philosophy, determining that the best course of action in any situation is to do unto others as you would have done unto you. And her sales force would have no territories, which is so, so awesome. So we love all of these things about our business. I mean, if the consultants want to maybe even comment, like Karen had said, she loves that everything is made in the USA. I think it's so important. We do too. We just love that, right? Okay, so we have a special treat for you. I'm going to pull up Donna. Well, let's pull up Mallory one more time. Michaela, I'm going to pull you up too. Is that okay? You're going to show Michaela with her charcoal mask. Look at the sisters side by side. They're so cute. Look at that. I love it, right? Yay, charcoal mask is still drying. Okay, we are going to pull up Donna, and Donna is going to introduce you guys to our brand new, just so exciting product. It's all you, Donna. Go right.
Okay, hi everybody. So I know some of you have heard about this product. I know your consultants are reaching out to you if they think it's something you want, something you might be interested in. This is our clinical solutions. This is how it comes to you in this beautiful box. I'm going to show it to you before I tell you about it. So it's going to come in this beautiful box here. Okay. And you've got your retinol serum, and then you have your facial milk. Okay. Beautifully packaged. And then also on the back of this, you will see, here's my schedule. So I started my retinization so you can keep track of everything that you're doing here. So what is it, right? This clinical solutions is a new dermocosmetic. So that means that it basically crosses that intersection between dermatology and cosmetic skincare. It is a 0.5% retinol, which at this potency is normally what you would find at a dermatologist's office or in a med spa. It contains 0.5% pure retinol. Retinol is considered the gold standard in skincare. What is it, right? So it is a derivative of vitamin A, which our bodies naturally produce, and we get that vitamin A from foods that we eat. It's vital for healthy cell development. And when you apply that topically, it can help maintain skin's structural integrity by supporting the natural production of collagen, which are the building blocks. When we heard how early in our lives we're losing that. And it's going to also stimulate surface cell renewal. So your skin is going to appear younger, smoother, brighter, firmer. What we do here is an 8-week retinization process, okay? Because when you do retinol at this potency, the 0.5, you have to acclimate your skin to the pure retinol. If you, a lot of women will experience some dryness. That's completely normal. Some flaking is completely normal. But you need to acclimate your skin to it. And so that's why we do this retinization process. They did an 8-week clinical study in which 100% Let me say it again. 100% of women experienced improvement in their skin smoothness. 100% of women experienced improvement in their skin radiance. And the panelists also experienced visible improvements in wrinkles, firmness, skin tone evenness. And I started this process 3 weeks ago. I am almost a complete 3 weeks in. So I just wanted to walk you guys through what I do. Okay. Now I will say that I have found that there's one downside to our clinical solutions, and that is that I can't do all of my microderm and my charcoal mask, so which I enjoy immensely. So I can't do that. But what I have done is I have washed my face with our TimeWise. Okay. Now, when you wash your face, I dropped something here. So when you, after you wash your face, you're going to want to wait. You're going to want to wait 10 to 15 minutes to just sort of let your face dry. You don't want the serum to sort of drip off your face if you're doing it on a wet face. So I've used our TimeWise and I've used our eye cream. I have put my eye cream on, and now I'm going to use the clinical solutions. So now that I'm on my 3rd week, I am still only using this once a week. Okay. Going into week 4, I will use it twice. I will use it twice a week, and I will follow it by our facial milk. In weeks 1 and 2, you actually use your retinol cream and your facial milk together. So you mix those together and you apply that to your face. And the facial milk is going to help with any dryness. It's been shown to calm irritated skin and deliver instant hydration. So you mix that with it in weeks 1 and 2. Now I am just finishing week 3. So I'm not going to use a mixture of the two. So all you're going to do is you're going to take your serum here, your clinical solutions, and all you need is 1 pump. So I make sure you can see it. I'm just going to take 1 pump of that. Okay. So it's only like a pea-sized amount. Okay. And I'm going to rub that in, and then I'm just going to dab like here. I want some, and then just kind of dab that in, and then after I put that in, now I have seen results just even after a couple of weeks. I've taken my results, and if you ask your consultant, I know that she has some before and after pictures to show you some results from some of our senior sales directors that have been doing it for a while in the studies, or even herself if she's doing it. So you can ask them for some results, and you'll see that.
Donna, how does your face feel like after you put it on?
Quite honestly, like I feel after just 2 weeks of it, I feel my face is softer. I have noticed a texture difference where my makeup goes on
everyone
smoother.
is saying is only after a few weeks they feel a texture difference. That's like the biggest thing you're hearing. Yeah. Okay.
Like I haven't seen huge differences in the eye area and here with wrinkles, but I'm being patient with that. But I have noticed immediate difference. My makeup goes on smoother.
That's what I'm hearing for people that are in like weeks 3 and 4. And so like Donna was telling you, the retinization goes for 8 weeks. And then after those 8 weeks, you can use it 3 to 5 times a week, right?
Yeah, you can use it 5 nights a week if you want to.
Yeah.
Now I personally probably wouldn't, just because I want to do my microderm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would take a night off to do that.
You can once your face gets used to it, but you may not be able to use it as much. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So once you finish the 8-week retinization process, you'll be able to start to introduce all of your other products into that. You'll be able to do your charcoal mask and your microdermabrasion. Yeah. Yeah, you'd be able to. Now, as far as the facial milk, though.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm just going to put a little dab of it on. To be honest with you, I haven't needed it between. I haven't really seen any dryness, so I haven't needed to use it. It is really, it goes on so smooth. Like when you think milk, you would think watery, but it's not. Like it just really goes on so smooth. And it feels great. It really does.
Yeah.
Like I'm starting to notice a difference, and I'm just going to be patient with it. I'm not a real patient person, so
Well,
I
thank
have to
you.
remind myself, like, don't do it more than what I'm scheduled to do. And then I'll mark that on my calendar
Yeah,
that I
sure.
did it, and just follow along with that.
So that's what I would tell you is when you're working with your consultant with this, I have a number of clients doing it and I'm tracking it, that your consultant wants to track it with you to try this. And I did have a client of mine, a good friend of mine, who said, oh my gosh, I've been wanting to try retinol products, but I was so scared because I don't, like you hear, don't use it. You can get a sunburn. You could do this, right? So I think that's how we stand out with this clinical solutions is that there is a retinization that Mary Kay completely made up. Like it's their own process to acclimate your skin to such a high dose of an over-the-counter retinol that we're putting on our face. So,
Right.
yeah.
Now, I will say that during the day, like tonight, I'll use my night cream after this dries. I want it to settle in. But what I will make sure is that I do wear a moisturizer with SPF.
Good job. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. I can't wait to see all of these after pictures after like the 8 weeks and going into 12 weeks. It's going to be so exciting. Thank you, Donna. So if this is something you want to try, for sure, reach out to your consultant. It is on the pricier side. It's one of the more expensive sets that we have. But if you look at other brands that sell retinol, this doesn't even compare to the prices of those brands. So it has been quite the hot commodity for my clients, and I'm so excited to see their before and after. So Donna, thank you for doing that with us. I'm so glad it was on your retinol night.
Yes.
I'm going to bring up, we show Mallory one more time. Thank you, Donna. And then we're going to start washing off that charcoal mat. Okay, there she is. There, now it is. Look at that. Show them.
Yeah, so my eye patches, I am not getting any moisture off them anymore. So my skin has definitely absorbed that. I needed some hydration. And then it's kind of hard to talk, not gonna lie. It's like crinkled up and drying out. And I think the only like wet spot would be around my nose where I get some oil buildup.
And so do you guys see, show them, show them that, all that.
Yep. Oh, and it's like peeling off.
So go ahead, Mallory, show them that she's gonna just wash off her. Yeah. It's gonna wash off.
Take off your hydrogels. And like I said, they're pretty used and dry. And then I just grab a washcloth real quick, like you erase your face.
Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't it? And then some warm water on the washcloth. And I kind of just let it set on my face for a second, so don't mind.
Right. If we were doing this in person, the washcloths would be all heated and they'd be warm. Remember, we used to do that, and we would have you lay back, we put it over your face, but we can't do that. So do it to yourselves.
Yeah, it's the best I got. But see, most of it came off.
Came off, yep. So she's going to wash that off. Everyone that's using these samples, go ahead and wash them off, and we're going to jump over it.
And it looks a little funny, but I'll show you what it looks like at the end.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, Michaela's going to come back up, and she is going to walk us through I'm going to show real quick. So you're going to jump back over. Oh my gosh, can you believe we only have a few more steps? I know it took a little bit longer, but we love to talk about some of these newer products. So only a couple more steps and we're all done. You're going to jump over to your little sampler pack, and she's going to talk about that second step of the microderm that we were talking about, right? Because now that we've done all these masks, right?
Okay, so yes, we're going to be using the second step to our microdermabrasion set, which is our pore minimizer. So now that we have exfoliated our face and we use the charcoal mask to draw out the toxins, we want to close up those pores so there's not an opportunity for junk to get in them. So the pore minimizer helps close up your pores, and you'll visibly see that they already look smaller. So you just want to use one pump and we are going to just smooth it all over our face. And I have bigger pores like on my nose. And so I like to hit my nose with it, especially so that I have smaller looking pores. You can use this morning and night, the pore minimizer. It's a serum to help if you have really large pores, have them appear smaller. And so, yeah, you just apply it. And now we are going to be moving on to.
Thank you so much. That was so quick, right? That's it. Yeah. That's the second part. Yeah. Okay. I am going to bring up Cindy. Yay. Welcome, Cindy. So Yep. Oh, you have it. You have it. I'm gonna let
I
you
got
go
it.
right
I
ahead.
went running to find one. So this is, we're gonna get the eye cream out. This is your sample. This is what the regular product looks like. And so we're gonna put this under our eyes. One of the reasons why we tend to age more quickly under our eyes, there are a few. The skin is about a quarter of the thickness of the rest of your face. If you're like me, you touch your eyes a lot. We show a lot of emotion there. And we can even retain moisture there, get puffy. We also don't have as many fat deposits under there as, like, say, our cheeks. So what you'll do is you take we want to use our ring finger. It is our weakest finger. We do not want to help gravity at all. We already have enough going on here. So I have it split between my two fingers. I'm going to try to do this while on the phone. So I am dabbing it under my eyes and towards the corners where we might start seeing some of those crow's feet. You do not want to pull, drag, or otherwise. Again, don't want to help those wrinkles come out. This will keep moisture in your eye area for up to 12 hours and prevent signs of aging. And that's it. That's how quick and simple it is. So
thank you so much. Yeah, it's quick and simple too. Thank you so much. That was one of the last pieces. So Cindy, thank you. And I am going to bring up Rachel to close out our night with all of our products. Yay.
Hi, everybody. So I am talking about the night moisturizer. And our night moisturizer formula is, oh, okay, Erica, just pull them up. So there's a day one and there's a night one. The day one is going to be your pink one, and the night one is going to be the darker gray. So what you're going to do is just take, I'm going to use the full size. And I actually also use my ring finger when I'm putting on my night cream. Just that's by habit. And so what it does is the night cream is going to deliver to you a boost of antioxidants. And one of the ingredients in this is the Japanese apricot, which helps build that natural collagen into your skin that Krista had talked about earlier that we start losing at such a young age. So this is going to last for about 12 hours, and the day cream also lasts for 12 hours. So what you're going to do is go ahead and put a pea-size amount on your finger, and then just dab it is what I do. And then move, as you work it into your face, you're going to do it in an upward motion as you want to work with that so that you're not pulling down your face and pulling wrinkles and all of that down. And it's just a simple motion that I use. I use a circular motion up. It's just kind of how I've chosen to do it. I also, with the little bit that I have on here, I also work it into my neck because that's going to be one of the first places that you are going to see signs of aging. So that's.
Thank you so much. Here's the other thing too that we would tell you about this is, as Rachel said, you have your day moisturizer. And so you can use it tomorrow morning because we're not using it tonight, obviously. So thank you, Rachel. That was great. Yay. Okay. Last but not least, I mean, we saved the best for last. Okay. Right. So I'm going to show them the sampler. This is for sure probably one of the ones you may not have received from your consultant. Here's the sampler. However, if it's one that you want, she will for sure get it for you. But like Krista said, there's a backlog and we don't have all the samplers, but we would for sure send it to you. And this is how we're going to put our faces to bed. And we're finished.
Okay, so this is my favorite product by far. I am a very dry person, and so it just helps lock in that moisture. So this is our gel renewing moisture renewing gel mask, and so this is a great, as you think of moisture renewing, so it's a hydrator. So it's kind of like taking a a drink of water for your face. And so it's really going to lock in that moisture. Your skin's going to look fresher, youthful. It helps reduce the appearance of pores and fine lines and wrinkles. It is safe for all skincare types. It's been dermatologist tested, and it is oil free. So the best part about this mask is that you can actually leave it on while you sleep. So you can put it on and go to bed and wash it off tomorrow morning, or you can leave it on for 10 to 20 minutes and then wash it off. It's all based on your preference. I love to go to bed with mine on. It just really, my face feels so much better the next morning. It's so smooth. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. So this is what the bottle currently looks like. We updated our packaging, but I'm going to go ahead and use my older packaging bottle because it's my personal, and so I'm using it up. So you want to just apply, it's well loved, I'm having to shake it, just a little bit, and you're going to go ahead, and like they've all said, I like to work it in an upward motion, just because it's good with your, to help not bring on more wrinkles, you know. So you just rub it on, you avoid the eye, you kind of create like a circle around them, and you just rub it in, and then you can just leave it on. So it's my favorite, like I said, and it just feels so good and refreshing. So
thank you. It is. It's like my favorite. I can smell it right now just by you putting it on. It's just my favorite. Okay. So we know that this took a little bit longer. I'm going to grab all the consultants on just to give wave out. But I always like to get pictures. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these pictures ever. But everyone smile. I know your faces are all done, and I have my makeup full on. But thank you. We want to thank you all. So once again, I'm going to remind you that if this is something you're watching and you'd love to have any of these samplers, all of these consultants on here would love to send you a sampler. Even if you wanted to gather some girlfriends and do it with them. We love to bless our friends and friends of friends and clients with these samplers, especially if you heard something that you wanted to try. If you're watching the hashtag replay, let us know in the comments. I know this went a little bit longer. We promised this would never take you this long in your own bathroom, but we wanted to walk you through all the steps and introduce you to the clinical solution. So from all of these consultants, thank you so much. We hope that we brought a little bit of joy and we encourage you to take some much needed time for yourself. Please stay safe, everyone. Have a wonderful week. It's March 1st tomorrow. I mean, spring is so close. I'm so excited. Okay. Have a great week, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We so appreciate your support. Bye.